What I was going to say earlier is that post-apocalyptic media, traditionally and also just kind of by its nature, is a place to play with a lot of, like, sort of high-octane, like, hazmat stuff like, disability, stuff like, body deformity, stuff about, like, or body shape in general, like, various, like, societal roles, stuff like, mental health, mental illness, like, degradation of normalcy and its sort of relationship on mental health. And it's like, you could do that, like, in a serious way where, like, it's, like, really, where you're really taking everything super seriously, trying to try to explore it all very respectfully, and it could suck and be terrible and annoying and like not actually feel respectful at all. And you could do it in a way that's like kind of breezy and high octane and fun and like goofy and sort of like psychotronic, but that's also like doesn't feel like those things, and if anything, like kind of feels like an empowering or interesting to explore those topics.
Yeah.
And
is this the one where you can step on the chain?
Yes. This game kind of... It's not even that this game doesn't put thought into those things, because like that's not even really a prerequisite for what I'm talking about. Like it isn't about whether it's thoughtful or not. It just doesn't have anything like too cool or interesting to do with like the characters that are like, that like have mutations, or the characters that are like, not sane. It's not even that like they don't have like a really thoughtful idea that like explores those in an interesting way, or like that they do it in kind of like an off-the-cuff way that like nevertheless is cool. It just kind of there's just not really much there. It's like they picked the prompt of like, this is what our game is, and there wasn't a lot waiting for them there. It's almost like they picked it out of a hat, and in some ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do still think, though, that there is, some degree of responsibility for keeping the stuff in the game when they could have very easily just all of
sure,
the
absolutely. Like
little
I don't like
stop being little or whatever, or they're
or like just not
there just aren't anymore any
yeah.
Or like, I don't know. Like, actually, the more I think about it, the more I realize how fucked up it is.
Yeah.
I think it just stems from that particular period of internet humor, right? Like, we were on the verge of a lot of burgeoning progressivism.
Wait, this is very important.
Get some...
Josh, this is very important. Do cut. No fapping.
Okay.
I'm sorry, please continue.
No, I was just saying, I think it stems largely from this particular period where, saying a goofy word is funny, so we're gonna use these words because they get a cheap chuckle. But also we're aware that
the exploding kitten theory of humor.
No, seriously, I mean that's the same era. It's the exact same era of comedy. This is the era that gave us Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
I mean, Cards Against Humanity for like all the bad things you can say about it, and there are many. Just like as a game and as like something that's just cool to play. Like, had a lot more thought that went into it than this does.
I guess what's most frustrating to me is that, like, and I don't even know if we're going to play enough of this game to get to it, but, like, once you get to the way that the... Once you get to the way that the proper characters are presented, the characters from the original game, there's a lot of writing that went into them that's really smart and gives them a strong character beat.
Yeah,
and like I guess that's...
I'm not going back on what I said about liking the writing in this game.
It shows where they paid attention and where they didn't, and they just did not pay attention to the enemies at all. The enemies are fodder for one-off cheap jokes. It's the characters in the story that get beats. And not even the characters that you play as. It's the characters from the original game that come back. Those characters get arcs and stories. Your character is guy with gun. The enemies are people to mow down. And the characters from the first game that come back, they get a story.
You do get a little bit of characterization through like audio logs and stuff in certain areas that were, made by these characters before they did this. But yeah, it's still very much like, it's about the same level of characterization that the original characters got in Borderlands 1.
They're shooting me.
Help here!
I do
God
wonder
damn it.
how
Hamster.
different this game would be if it were made today.
That's a good, interesting point. Yeah, I mean, like,
The answer is Borderlands 3, and the answer is not very different.
I guess. But if it were made today without the legacy of Borderlands 2 being a massive success hanging over it.
I mean, that gets to kind of what we've been talking about this week, right? Like, I don't think it would be made today. I think you would end up with either a Destiny games as a service game, or you'd end up with a Dead by Daylight 4-player multiplayer
Yeah.
tactical game.
You scare me.
But you wouldn't end up with a looter shooter multiplayer title.
have you guys noticed that we can't move through each other?
Yes.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Are you gonna use that to your advantage at some point,
Does that
Rutsgar?
mean we can
To my,
stack?
not so much to my advantage as to everyone's detriment.
So I will say everyone else just dinged, and I have not dinged. So the
Me
XP is
neither.
not completely shared.
I think
I
it's.
actually also have not leveled.
I think that, like, if you're not close enough to the people who are killing
Yeah,
things when they
you
kill
gotta
them,
be
don't
in
get
the
shared
radius
XP.
of get good, or you just don't. You don't.
Wouldn't it be cool if I could aim at things? That'd be a neat, skill to pick up.
Yeah, I would work on that next if you're filling out your whole
I know, it's kind of work.
gaming skill set. All right, close enough. Find the power that makes it so my bullets ricochet towards enemies. If I miss. I don't actually know how much I'm missing anybody, but
Oh, let's make the guy really strong.
Oh, is there no confirmation? Oh, whoops. All right, I just spent a skill point. That's cool.
Can I go up ladders? I can go up ladders. Camsters. Excuse me. Excuse me.
The door is over here.
Ah!
Yeah.
I found it.
Fucking-
Camsters in the toilet.
See,
Hamster, we have a fight. Get out of the toilet.
Ugh.
The other thing I dislike about this game that Destiny does much better is that everything is just massively bullet spongy, and that goes up as you play with more people. Like, they don't get smarter, they just take more hits to kill.
oh shit, this guy hits hard.
You know, I mean, he is level 6. Your robot spawned inside of me, and my screen was replaced with a bunch of fucking cubes.
Oh shit, I have a
for a
robot.
second there.
Yeah, go use your robot, dummy.
2 bots.
I'm wondering why we weren't seeing them.
All right. Now, quick, attack Mumble's bot.
Hamster.
I'm
Are you
fine.
okay?
I'm
Where are
fine.
you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
I just was gonna revive you if you were not good. So.
Oh, jeez.
Ow! What the fuck, dude?
Okay, maybe
Maybe not so good.
not
got one of
so
them.
good.
Here I come.
I could live.
Here I come.
Meanwhile,
Here I
Rutskarn's
come.
robot and the boss are just running off.
Alright, we got him.
Who are you fighting? Okay.
The
Why are there so many?
I'm talking
Oh yeah, they
to
do respawn periodically now.
Hamster.
So there's a chest in the room that he came out of that has cool stuff in it, if I remember correctly.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
I'll get Ruts.
We got to beat them to that chest.
Let's go, let's go!
Damn it!
Don't worry,
See
you'll
what
be
you've
fine.
done to me, Rutskarn. Oh jeez.
Ha 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 ha! Now we'll get to it first.
You know what the best quest in this game is?
What?
No.
All you have to do... I'm dead. All you have to do is tail, like, a leprechaun NPC and just, like, not alert the NPC and just watch them and do nothing else but watch them for a while. And it took my group like literally an hour to do it because we kept taking turns fucking it up.
Where is Chris? Oh, what the fuck? Chris,
Who
you
shot
blew up.
that?
Why? What happened?
Who threw the barrel? That one shot the barrel. There's a badass guy in
I
here.
did not shoot the barrel this time. I did
This is
not
what you get for trying to get into the room without us.
Did not try to shoot the barrel.
But I got one of
Hey,
those
I'm not gonna be able
guns
to
that
take
when
these
you
guys on myself.
When you reload, you throw the gun. That's a cool gun.
Mumbles, your
Oh, these
robot
guys-
died so that I may live. Oh, I died.
Oh no. I'm helping.
I'm back, bitches.
There you go, bud.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, bud.
I have more shotgun ammo now. Okay, that's something.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Mumbles.
buddy,
Mumbles, I
buddy.
died again.
Oh, jeez.
Here I am, helping you. No, I.
No. I just killed the enemy. I just killed that enemy over there.
Why
So-
is this
wait,
not
no, but
fun?
it didn't do anything. Hang on.
But look, listen. This is fun single player. Why is it not fun with many
Because
people?
when you
so
have a bunch of
confused.
people, they beef up the health of everything. So you have to coordinate to kill things, or
That's interesting.
they're
Oh,
just really, really
That's
hard
stupid.
to... You're not even...
I actually
we need to...
never thought
there's
about that.
The room... It's upstairs.
All right, let's
They keep
coordinate better
respawning.
than what we were doing before. Whatever that
Yeah,
was.
You're right. We need to unify to work as a team.
Okay. I'll just do whatever Josh goes, I'll go. Josh is
Okay.
going this way.
There's like two
And wherever Mumbles
badasses
goes, I
up
will get
here.
lost.
Wonderful. What is the objective?
We want to go to the room with the cool stuff in it that Chris died
Okay.
in because there's a bunch of enemies in it.
And that's probably, I guess, where we're going to be done for the week, right?
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
This is a trip returning to this game, by the way.
So weird.
I quite remember.
this
You
is-
remember, huh?
Yeah, this is. I'm just gonna bring this up now,
Okay.
as my partial excuse for fucking everything up. But I've been also playing this whole game in full screen with black bars on the left and right side because I screwed up getting my resolution
Wow.
changed in the beginning.
Oh,
And-
bud.
And like
So you're
it
playing at
crashes
1024?
3 out of 4 times I tried to do that. So
You guys can have this stuff. I got this cool fire gun.
oh, is that the gun from Firewatch?
I didn't know. It's a gun
Ah,
that
yeah,
shoots fire at
Firewatch, the
people.
famous Borderlands game.
No, not a Borderlands game. It's just an homage to all the like tight gunplay in Firewatch.
Oh yeah, when you gotta go investigate that cave and then shoot all the zombies in that cave.
Well, and then there's that part
Zombies
where you
have
have
been
to shoot the
attacking this
fire.
national park. Before the fire of the zombie apocalypse scourges the world, we, the Watch, need to stop it. The Fire
You guys-
Watch.
You guys are joking, but that seriously is what watching that Angelina Jolie movie trailer felt like.
Which Angelina movie trailer were you talking about?
Those Who Wish Me Dead. She basically is a forest reserve person that ends up helping
Oh,
a kid
right.
that's
That was the
escaping
one that,
from the
that
government.
everyone
or
was
from
like,
the
oh, this looks like
criminals."
Firewatch.
Yes, but turned into a tacky thriller movie.
Right. As you do.
Alright.
get one more
I
bullet
dropped a
knife
bunch
for-
of guns if you guys want some guns.
I think I've.
Oh, you guys
You
are
probably
right
should
over
just
there.
pick those all up and sell them. I think we're good right now.
I don't want
guys?
to. I just want to drop them. Fuck these guns.
No, these guys are fucking out of here.
Fuck them. Excuse me.
The market's already flooded on guns. There's a lot of them
Right.
on Pandora.
It's plenty of guns.
Oh, you found some.
I think I may have mentioned this at some other point on spoiler warning, but so like, you know, I played like everybody else. I played a zillion hours of Left 4 Dead and stuff, and there's like 3 or 4 games that were announced recently where everybody's like, "Oh, hey, we should get the team back together to play this upcoming release," and then it released, and those people never got back to me. So I'm kind of just assuming they all sucked.
That's kind of been my experience with like doing games like this in general over the past 5 years, is that I don't really have any friends who play games like this anymore on a regular basis.
No, like I do, but like that's the thing, is like they would only play it if it was like we don't all just like buy shit on launch day and try it out anymore. We kind of like let the fresh recruits go into the breach on that one.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
We're the loins of the bull, kind of hanging back there.
I mean, I'll be honest, the thing that always prevented me from playing this game multiplayer is that, one, it doesn't have very good discrete beginning and ending. It's designed like a single-player game, right? You just go from quest to quest to quest and go and go and go. It's hard to sort of decide when to stop. Like, right now, we finished the quest with Midgemong, then decided to finish getting the hair, and now we're heading back, and we could turn in both those quests, which might be a good place to stop, but we could also stop right now, so who knows? But then, if you miss a session, you know, suddenly I'm 5 levels...
Yeah.
lower than everyone else, and that sucks.
Yeah, and you missed out on all the quests that we did that we're not going to do again.
Whereas, like, something like Destiny, there's not, like, it's a lot more grindy, but also, like, when I'm trying to kill, you know, 40 things with plasma energy or whatever, I can't even remember the energy types, but, like, I need to kill 40 of the Cabal with purple stuff, and you want to go do this quest for your own quest, we can work together and both get something out of it, even if I'm 5 levels above you or whatever.
So some of the reason I love Sea of Thieves. I really enjoy that there's like no objective progression, like character ability progression in that game, because it like really does make it feel like you can bring somebody into your crew at any time.
Yeah, and I think that's with Destiny definitely an influence from like MMOs where like there is character levels and progression, but it's extremely perfunctory, and like you max out that level at the end of the game's campaign, which is not that long, and then, you know, all the progression after that is much more like finding the correct loot and stuff, which is not something where, like, if you play for a while with some other friends and then your other friend who hasn't played it for a week comes back, like, you're not going to be massively over leveled compared to each other. So, one of these quests we finished, we can turn into Claptrap for a shotgun or,
Got him.
To hammerlock
we already
for a
do that?
sniper rifle, right?
But we only get one, right?
Hammerlock
Like, collectively.
for a sniper rifle. No, I think it gives one to each of us. So I guess the question is shotgun or sniper rifle.
Sniper rifles are typically more useful in this game, in my experience, but...
Yeah, alright. Then we will do
I'm used
hammerlock.
like Sunday morning.
A trillion thanks, Vault Hunter. You've helped a foolish old man look far more badass than he deserves.
So did that drop a sniper rifle in all of your inventories, or just me?
Good question.
I
probably.
I do, yeah, I have one
It's
now.
a green sniper rifle called
EU Calipine.
Qualal.
Yeah, I got that. I got that shit. Well, I guess that's as good a stopping point as any, right?
Yeah.
Yay, we've been
that's
playing
a
video
better
games.
Woo! We did our
Let's
government
talk about
mandated
nostalgia more
1 hour
next
video
time.
games.
I'm excited for the vehicles.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, isn't there an entire quest chain to get the damn rent-a-car
there's
things
a whole
on,
fucking
too?
level,
Oh,
like there's a
God.
whole area that's all just fucking Mad Max cars.
Oh, babe,
Races and shit.
This game is too long.
Yeah.